Selam YouTube, hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bugün sizlerle beraber The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC'sine kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Şimdi ana hikayeden devam edeceğiz. Gideceğimiz yer şurası. Buraya biz en yakın şuradan gideriz. Rahat bir şekilde. Öncesinde bir dakika. Hoş geldin abi. Bak ne hale getirdim şeyi, Geralt'ı. Özelliklere bak abi. Yani 50. seviye için yapılabilecek en iyi seviyeye getirdim. Nasıl? 11.000 canımız var. Harici vuruşumuz 4.000'e 3.000. Anıl mı? Anil. Bakayım abi. Bakarım. Onu sen bana DC'den de yaz da abi. Unutmayayım adını. İksirleri vurup gideceğiz artık böyle. Anvil. Tamam. Mustafa.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Ha. Bakarım abi. Şurada bir alacağımız para var. Gidelim onu alalım bir. Novigard'da. Önce. Bu haritayı ben soru işaretlerini gezerken bayağı bozdurulacak para biriktirdim. Gidelim onları da bozduralım. 50.000 kronumuz olacak. Onu bozdurunca muhtemelen. Daha da bir daha paraya ihtiyacımız yok.
How can I be of
Got some coin I'd like to...
You come to the right...
Tamam. 5152 kron. Bayağı biriktirmişim.
Must I call the guard?
Tamam. Burayı hallettik. Şimdi şehre geri dönebiliriz. Bu parayı burada bozduracak muhtemelen bir yer var da ben bulamadım neresi olduğunu. Ha şurası daha yakınmış. Bak buradan gidelim. Şöyle koşa koşa gidelim ya. Şuradan 200 metre. Böyle ortadan çapraz gittik mi varırız. Ne oldu lan? Ha, varil varmış. Dedim ne yapıyor Geralt? O ne lan? Kimdi onlar ya? Görev yerine geldik de. Heh. Şunların bizi unutması gerek.
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
İçeriye girecek yol bul. Tamam. Şunlar ne? Ha şey mi? Akgül müydü? Neydi adı? Bu gözlük nereden alınıyor onu söyleyeyim. Bu Novigard'da bir görev var. Bu şeye gidiyorsun. Açık arttırmaya gidiyorsun. O görevde alınıyor Oğuz. Oğuz'du değil mi bu arada? Yanlış hatırlamıyorum umarım adını. Hoş geldin bu arada. Nasılsın, iyi misin? Nereden lan? Heh. İyiyim ben de, sağ olasın. Geralt'ı elimden geldiği kadar mükemmel hale getirdim. Artık ana hikayeden devam edeceğiz. Oyunu bitirmeye gidiyoruz artık. Yan hikaye falan hiçbir şey kalmadı. Şu an için. Yenileri gelmezse. Nereden çıkıyorsunuz lan? Şunlardan mı geliyor? Yakalım bunları. Oha! Abileri geldi. Yani bittiniz galiba artık. Hani. Tamam. Dediğim gibi o açık arttırmaya gittiğinde orada alabiliyorsun. Bu DLC görevinde. DLC'nin görevinde oluyor.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply.
Hearts of Stone DLC'sinde. İlk DLC'de.
Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you
Elini
plan to
için
do with it?
kullanacaksın.
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's
Ses mi
life.
gitti?
Any chance we might see what
Hangisi?
Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Benim mi?
Indeed.
Konuşmadığım
But I
için
also hope
olabilir.
resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Oyunun sesi mi gitti abi? Ses nasıl yok ya? Ses. Ses. Ses. Var. Ses. Var. Ses. Var. Ses. Var. Var abi ses. Var. Var abi. Ses var abi. Kontrol ettim. Yayında var.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from.
Yayındaki diğer arkadaşlar
Unfortunately,
var
all
mı
pretty
seslerde bir
rare.
sıkıntı?
There's mamoon glands, but closest ones
İbrahim
I know
abi
of are in
sen de
Vizima.
söyle.
A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Ses. Ses.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
İyi ver hadi.
Rarely say
İçelim.
no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Bana bence seçerdi ya.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few
Ses
of our
yok mu
genes during
İbrahim
trial
abi hala
process?
sende? Bence o senden kaynaklı. Bende ses var. Allah Allah. Daha demin ne oldu o zaman acaba? Anlık belki bir drop falan girmiştir abi. Ha tamam.
Appreciate the
Tamam.
compliment.
Çünkü bende hiçbir sorun
Got
gözükmüyordu
something for
abi. Sıkıntı
You were
gözükmüyordu.
right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish.
Twitch'ten
You see,
açıp
there's
baktım
this
hatta
spotted
ses
woman.
orada da vardı.
It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites.
Hortlağın
some other.
salyası.
Nothing
Hortlak
beyond that.
peşine düşeceğiz. Tamam.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemetery.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered.
Adamın kuzgunu var ya. Odin misin sen?
Spoons.
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder, or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's
İyi,
do
hortlağı
this.
ziyaret etme
Start
vakti o
making a
zaman.
decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Düşünmesi bile eğlenceli diye.
So, see you later.
Yes,
Tones,
Güzeldi.
thought you were gonna make this decoction.
we require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right.
Tamam.
Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Biz gidelim salyamızı alalım. Hortlağın inini ara. İnini. Benekli hortlak. Yaratık külliyatına bak diyor. O zaman lanet yok. Hayaletler arasındadır. O zaman lanetliler arasındadır. Melez. Nerede bu? Drengenler mi? Bende yok o. Allah Allah. İsmi farklı mı acaba kütüphanede? Göremedim ben. Neyse. Kısa yol var mı? Var. Hiç koşmaya gerek var mı? Bence yok. Şuradan geriye dön. Ters istikamete. Işınlan. Daldırdım, koşa koşa gittim. Şuradan direkt ışınlanırız ya. Bu kadar mesafeyi kat etmeye gerek yok. Ben o eve gitmiştim. Bölüm dışında. Bir şey bulamamıştım. Lan! Korkuttun la birden çıkınca.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Hop içimden geçti. Tamam. Da bana meydan okuyamazsınız artık bu saatten sonra gençler. Bana vurduğunuzda bile canım artıyor benim artık.
Regis' Raven wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
Gerçi sizin canınız gidiyor, benim canım artmıyor,
I
pardon.
sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
Ha, binanın içine gireceğiz. Binanın içine girmemiştim. Kapalıydı çünkü kapısı. Burası hikaye yeriymiş. Ana görev yeriymiş. Zaten bir şey bulamamıştım. Sadece her yerde yazılar yazıyordu. Duvarlarda böyle.
Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Şunlara bir bakalım. Burada bir şeyler var.
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship must have graced a rich man's table.
Lekeli günlük.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror.
Kırık ayna.
Someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journals open maybe.
Her yer kaşık kaynıyor. Buradaki arkadaşın kaşık takıntısı varmış. Her yerde kaşık var.
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse?
Mr. Patates. Mr. Patates. Aleykümselam, hoş geldin.
It'd make
Nasılsın, iyi
sense.
misin? Nasıl gidiyor?
No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy.
Ben de iyiyim ya, sağ
Right
olasın.
arm bit right off.
Witcher oynuyoruz.
Knocked out. Somebody tried to
Sonlara
force
doğru
feed him.
gidiyoruz yavaş yavaş, yani bu DLC'nin de sonuna geleceğiz ve oyun bitecek zaten ondan sonra. Gene bir sürü kaşık bulduk.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Bir kaşık daha. Aşağı mı gideceğim? Yukarıya yol var mı? Yok. Orada da merdiven yoktu. Aşağı gideceğiz o zaman. Bina zaten yeterince ürkütücü değil, bir de altına girelim, değil mi?
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Bayağı bir kaşık
Spoon,
koleksiyonu
pretty
yaptık.
ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Burada ne var?
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Tamam, işimiz bu kazanla. Bir şu dışarıya bir bakacağım, geleceğim.
White's obsessed. Real collector.
Mutajen bulduk, güzel.
Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Şu tarafa bir bakayım. Diyeceğim de yol buradan mı devam ediyor ya? Galiba ya. Kazanın içine bak diyor. Kazana bakalım da. Sonra gidelim. Yol oradan
It's
devam
empty,
ediyor.
Unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Dolaba saklan. Yani en mantıklı yer dolap. Sen oynamış mıydın Mr. Patates bu oyunu? Witcher'ı. Ben önceden oynamamıştım. Hazır yeni nesil güncellemesi de geldi. Dedim oynayayım. Çok güzel bir de build yaptım. Şu anda. Bayağı iyi oldu bu build. Güzel oyun ya. Zamanında oynamadığıma üzüldüm yani. Zamanında oynasam çok daha etkileyici olurdu muhtemelen. Çünkü savaş dinamikleri birazcık artık eskimiş oyunun. Çok da çirkinsin. Laneti kaldırmayı dene ya.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls.
Aa bize saldırmıyor. O da sadece lanetten kurtulmaya çalışıyor. Bizim gibi. Yani bizim gibi demişim. Bizim istediğimiz gibi diyeyim.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Misafir. Ha sandalye de verdi bize. Bayağı konuksever bir hortlakmış.
Just need a bit for Regis.
Kendine de getirdi.
And to you.
Çok iyiymiş. Hadi kaşıkları kullanalım. Sonra kaşıkları değiştireceğim. Kusacak.
This is
Zorla yiyor.
I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
Ya ama
Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except cut it down.
bir daha deneyelim ya. Öldürmeyelim bu hortlağı. Bir daha deneyeceğim. Yok bu hortlağı öldürmeyelim ya. Laneti kaldırmaya çalışacağım.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that.
Tamam.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Evet. Bir daha bir dakika.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection
O zaman
in the
kaşık
mirror.
kullanmadan yiyeceğiz. Hadi kaşık kullanmadan yiyelim. Bence bu işe yarayacak.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Onun için kaşık takıntısı var. Kaşıklar karnını doyurmuyor. Doyurmayacak diyor lanette çünkü. Hadi içelim. Dik kafaya. İşe yarayacak galiba.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Evet. İşe yaradı. Bence işe yaradı bu sefer.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
İşe yaradı galiba ya. Dur bakayım. Bu hortlak kötü değil ya. Buna yardım etmek istedim onun için. Yoksa öldürmekte ne var? Öldürmek kolay iş. En kolay iş hatta. O ne? O da mı kaşık? Tamam. Dışarı çıkmış. Karşıda mı? Evet, burada. Bulduk. Evet, düzelmiş.
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Düzelttik. Sevindim ya. Öldürmek istemedim. En başta şeyi okusaydım.
Take you someplace safe.
En başta aşağıya okusaydım o tekerlemeyi, zaten bunu seçerdim. Kaşıksız yemeği de ne bileyim. Her yerde kaşık görünce dedim kaşıkla yiyeceğiz
So
galiba.
I took her by the hand and led her here.
Kendi evimize mi
Seemed
getirdik?
the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid.
O yüzyıllardır.
Whatever brought this about?
Lanetlenmiş.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts,
Vay be.
he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I
Yaptığı
imagine
şeyin
lifting a curse
cezası.
was hardly simple.
Ama cezasını ağır bir şekilde ödemiş ya.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight,
En basit
pretty damn
çözümler
hard to find
akla en
really
son
good company
gelenlerdir.
for a feast.
Genelde öyle oluyor, doğru.
So, but most important,
En basit çözümler genelde hep akla en son
Don't
gelir.
worry. She will be in good hands here.
Oğlum fena var ya, Gwent oynayasın var ya. Bir Gwent mi oynasak bununla gitmeden önce? Bayağıdır oynamadık ya.
Up for
Gel
a
hadi
few
gel.
rounds of Gwent, BB?
Gel seni bir tokatlayayım,
Great
gel
pleasure, sir.
Gwent'te.
Ready?
Hadi oynayalım.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Fraksiyonunu da seç diyor. Şaşırt beni.
Not really. You choose.
Kafana göre takıl canım. Nilfgaard seçti. Tamam. Arkada müzik yok. Müziksiz oynanmaz ki bu meret. Hiç casus kartı gelmedi mi yerden? Şaka mısın ya? Ana, hiç casus kartı gelmedi. Şaka gibi. Ne oynayacağım? Şimdi mantıklı bir şey yapmamız gerek. Eğer ben bunu şeyle alırsam, kuklayla, ondan sonra karşıya atacağım. Ve kart kaybetmiş olacağım. 8'e düşmüş olacağım. O benden fazla olacak. Dur bakayım, onu kart oynamaya zorlayayım. Pas diyeceğim. Ne yapacak bakalım. Casus atmaya devam edecek. Tamam. Bu eli bana ver. Bir tane de fazladan kartım olmuş olur benim. Ha, vermeyeceksin eli. Çok güzel oldu bu. Bu iyi oldu. Tamam, şimdi rakibin sırası. Rakip pas geçiyor. Küçüğünü at. Yerden bunu al. Tekrar oyna. Bunu gönder. 11 kart olsun. Borudan çalırsam 10 olur. İş yetmiyor. Ondan dolayı bunu oynayacağım. Ve pas geçeceğim. Böyle daha mantıklı oldu. 2 tane casus kartı kullanmış oldum. Onun kartlarını. Ve elime bir tane de casus geldi. Çok güzel. Yerden. Onu atarım. Arkada müzik olmaması kötü oldu ya. Bunu oyna. Tamam. Sıkıntı değil. Havayı temizleriz. Tamamdır. Şimdi bunu atarım. Ön kartların hepsini yakarım. Tek seferde. Bunu oynayıp lider kartını oyna. Tamam. 176'ya 4.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Hadi görüşürüz.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks.
Haydi ben gidiyorum. Ablam hala yiyor ya.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Abla sen ocak söndürün ama.
Tasty. So wonderful.
Yesin
Thank
yesin.
you.
Burada da diğer zırhlarımız var. Engerek zırhı. Kullanmayacağımı bile bile gittim bunu da yaptım. Burada güzel durur diye. Bunu neden kullanmam? Zırh çok güzel ama madalyon dizideki madalyon. Bu madalyon varken o madalyonlu kıyafet kullanmam ben. Madalyon değişmesi aslında kullanılabilirdi geçmişte. Bu da Griffin zırhı. Griffin zırhını fulllemedim ya. Aslında onu da fullleyip buraya getirsem güzel olurdu. Bir dakika ben neden canım düşüyor la? Ha şu kadının bize yedirdiği yemek zehirledi bizi ekstradan. Neyse yatalım hazır buraya gelmişken. Her şey bir sıfırlansın. İksirimizi falan içer gideriz. Dışarıdaki bufflarımızı da yapalım. Tamam. Şu ışınlanma noktasına gidelim. Şimdi sen neredesin? Aynı yerdesin. Tamam geliyorum. Nerede hani bizim adam? Burada mı? Ha buradaymış. Tamam.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Beni mi
Send your
gözetliyorsun?
spies after me.
Odin
My
gibi
watches.
bildiğin kuzgun
Were
yolluyor adam.
something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed
Kitabı
to find
yazarken
alone, but thanks for the
mitolojilerden
thought.
bayağı etkilenmiş
Gonna need
adam.
much longer to finish brewing resonance.
Demek ki
Mentioned the last
gerçi
ingredient too. What about that?
yo hikayelerdeki
That,
birçok
I fear,
karakter
might
kitaplarda
prove
da var
troublesome.
zaten.
You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution
Yani
must
varmış.
contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right,
Oyunun
Regis?
senaristleri de yazarken
It's
zaten
not that
oyunun
simple,
özüne
I'm
sadık
afraid.
kaldığı için
While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
mesela
Blood
Scully'ga
must be in an
bildiğin
agitated state.
adamlar Vikingler
As I'm
yani.
certain you know, higher vampires can
Oradakiler.
change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshamudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will
Tesham.
enter one, be confined. You
Tesham
will lure
Mutna.
beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Burası nerede acaba? Tamam, nerede orası?
Teshamudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could
Oha.
imbibe an entire village. This
Bir köyü
brought
bir
trouble on the
gecede
entire
komple
species.
kanını emiyormuş.
Common folk, wearied quickly of living in constant fear, they began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Hadi
See no
gidelim.
reason to dawdle. Teshamudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
Nedir o?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt, but you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast.
Kuzgunu öldürmüş.
High time we set off for Teshamudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Evet, burayı da biliyorum. Buraya gelmiştim. Yan görev dedim. Gezerken gelmiştim. Burada da hiçbir şey yoktu. Demek ki burası da ana görev mekanı olduğu için boşmuş. Girilebilecek bir kapı var aşağıda. O kapıdan girilmiyordu. Şimdi görevle gireceğiz işte.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Önden buyur. Aynen şuradaki kapı, sağdaki kapı.
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
Sadece vampirler açabiliyor demek ki.
How the hell?
It's an
Ben
ancient
bakmıştım.
form of protection
Etrafa da
against
açılacak
the
yer
mechanism
bulamadım.
which releases the latch
Yani
reacts
görev yeri
to
olduğu
the
için işte.
vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout, fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into
Aa bu
this
zırh
one
güzelmiş bak. Eve gidince ben zırh setlerinden
opened and no other.
sergileme yerlerine birini asayım.
We saw.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
Cliffs are carved into the rock. Coated with blood used to be. You mean something?
Their emblems.
Oo devamı geldi.
were what you
Maskesi
would
de
call
var
tribes,
bunun.
dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction.
Çok iyiymiş.
My ancestors placed them here to remind us all where we came from.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Kim o Slytherin mi? Bunun
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful.
aynı
Excruciating.
simgeler.
Particular page from my history.
Şu farklı.
I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham, my tribe, and Detlef's. We both remained in this part of the world.
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Boss gelecek burada. Muhtemelen alan çok geniş. Bir şeyle karşılaşacağız muhtemelen burada.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Tamam.
Place
Kapıların
the bait
girişlerine
at the tunnel
yerleştir.
entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, send shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophiles.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent also my head.
Hadi bakalım.
Started spinning.
Kapıyı da kilitle.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe you need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know.
Aa,
calm it
patlıyor
down.
patlıyor patlıyor patlıyor.
Somehow. We just have smelled the blood.
That smell.
Hang in there.
It grows.
Vampir mi o?
Good. Because I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out.
Oo, dönüşüyor. Bildiğin. Bizim bunun kanına ihtiyacımız var.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you.
Vay be. Güzeldi. Ve
Get you
eski
out of
haline
here.
döndü.
The concoction.
Güzel. Hallettik. İyiydi burası. Sevdim. Ama hala hikayenin cezbedilici, yani hikayenin gidişatı açısından bir önceki DLC bence daha güzeldi.
Tell me
Dur
how.
bakalım.
I'll help you.
Daha bunun hikayenin başlarındayız.
Any better?
Far from
Buna
ideal.
daha iyi diyorlar
And
herkes.
some time must pass before I fully recover.
Muhtemelen daha da iyi
But
olacak.
yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me,
We need not discuss it.
but we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture,
What would you have done?
found Deadloff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would in a heartbeat.
Resonance, it's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax, Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
Anam kör oldum. Flash attılar bildiğin.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Vay be, onlar yakın dost olmuşlar iyice. Ama o vampir olduğunu saklıyor adamdan. Adam bilmiyor.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates. Forgive me. What?
Niye böyle bir şey yaptın? Niye öldürdü adamı ki? Kör oldum. O şık ne?
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Detlef had made friends with him. Still killed him. Chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Aynen.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Detlef I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Detlef. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Detlef. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Detlav first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Detlav.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should
Gidelim
have a chat
bakalım
with the
oraya.
lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair.
Sen dinlen
Rest
daha
up.
iyi olur.
Be back as soon as I learn
Kendini
anything.
çok yordun. Elinden geleni yaptın sen. Biraz dinlen. Güzel puan verdin. Level atlarız galiba. Yok atlamayız. Tamam. YouTube için burası bölüm sonu olsun. Artık buradan sonrasını önümüzdeki bölümde devam ederiz. O zaman hepinize iyi günler. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.